I know. All these crazy videos. All right. And crazy wobbly. All right. Now, I did one more thing. This is what happens with the original venturi setup, right? With the 90s in it going horizontal, and then the full length of what I made for the skimmer in a new position with actually longer um, piece of pipe between the 90s. So essentially, having the venturi horizontal while making a long or a tall vertical run down improves the performance from everything that I can see. I don't have a vacuum meter. That would be the only real way to find out the true vacuum. But, I mean, look at that right there. Now, when I had the venturi going straight vertical, straight down, with this length of pipe, it created nowhere near this amount of bubbles. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert the dual venturis. I'm going to convert the dual venturi that I made. Get rid of this thing, turn it off. I'm going to convert my rig here. I'm going to convert these two, this venturi and that one, I'm going to convert them to be horizontal. I may have to completely rebuild that, make new ones, just because the way I glued the fittings on. But I will essentially remake this whole thing and put them at a 90-degree angle, and then we'll test the two out together to see if it does work out better than a single. So it's trial and error. Once again, yes, I could get a bigger pump, but we don't want to have to do that. So I may just try and cut these just below here and put a 90 right there on each one, and then be done with it, and then I'll shorten this inlet tube so that somehow I can get a pipe on it, because once I 90 them the direction I'm going to, it's going to kind of point this straight at the skimmer, so that won't necessarily work out right. But anyways, we'll come to that when we come to that. So Joe Cool out, and thanks for paying attention. Playing around with these to get them right. All this stuff costs a lot cheaper than buying a needle wheel pump. So if you only want to use one pump, this is the way to do it. If you want to just feed it with a pump and then run a needle wheel pump, you can do that too. Of course, the bubbles might be a little finer with the needle wheel. Of course, they're going to be, but I've had no issues skimming. I mean, I fill up a 5-gallon water jug with a skimmate. I have to dump it once a month, and that was just on the 210 running a single venturi. So if you're making 5 gallons of skimmate in a month on your 200-gallon or 250 net gallon system, then you're doing pretty good. But if you're not, maybe your skimmer's not working that great, and you should build your own. Anyways, enough of this video. See ya.